What's happening, good people? Let me get this show on the road. You ready? Yeah. Oh, I had did the mic test. I was like, test, test, test. It's not on.
I already tested it.
Are we good though?
Yeah.
All right, but I don't see the bars moving.
Well, just muted. I muted it. I tested it earlier.
Okay. All right.
What you got here?
Well, here we go. All right, good folk, good people. How we doing today? Good afternoon, and welcome to CertaPro Painter. Huh?
You hit start already. You gotta hit play.
I did.
Hit play again. Well, let's pause. Hit play. Play your song.
Oh, I'm not going to open with a song today.
Well, you gotta tell me that. Here, let's start over.
Okay.
You can't just.
You gotta let me know. You always start with the song. So let's try it again. We'll delete that one. So you're coming in just
hot.
Oh, well, all right. Let's try it. You gotta let me know if you're throwing me curveballs. So we're gonna open this, and I'm gonna tap on the glass, and that means
Ready.
You're unmuted. So we hit start, and then
Come in hot.
All righty. Good folk, good people. Let me get it going here. Boom, there we are. How we doing, good folk, good people? Welcome to CertaPro Painters. Oklahoma City presents Montez at midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez. Hope everyone is doing fine on this holiday occasion of the show. How's everyone doing? I don't know if we're going to have enough time to capture everything I want to get through today, but this is probably the best time of year to be right now. I love the holiday season. If you're celebrating an anniversary today, happy anniversary to you. If you're celebrating a birthday, happy birthday to you. Or if you got engaged over the weekend, hey, my man Alex, congratulations. Congratulations to my dude Alex, nephew Alex. You don't see too many people getting married anymore. I haven't seen a pregnant person in a long time. I don't mean it's not happening out there, but it is happening. Again, joyous occasion, and shout out to my homie nephew Alex on getting engaged. As much as I joke about it, I do enjoy seeing the expression of love between people. I do enjoy that. I do enjoy that. Speaking of enjoying, before we get into the show, I just think I had one of the most entertaining 4 days I can remember in quite some time. And I've done a lot of things, but this was probably one of the most entertaining 4 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think it's more about the people that are in your life that you get introduced to that give you entertainment and are truthful. And I tell you what, I haven't had this much fun probably since I was in my 30s, probably. At 55, a disabled vet, legally blind, I'm not supposed to have a good time like that. That is next level. Shout out to my dude Lucky for giving me a ride. Appreciate it, Lucky. Appreciate it. I've never laughed so much in my entire life. I'm talking knee slapping chuckle, head on the table, running away. I've never laughed so much in my entire life. And it's usually the next day that we really get a true understanding of what we have been through, who we met, what was said, what did you do. It kind of goes like that. I always call it like a Law and Order type ordeal or moment. I try to do that, and it's reluctant enough for me to understand that at some point. At the same time, I'm like, hold on now, wait a minute. Let me see if I get this straight. What happened over the weekend? From the people, the music, and the place. Thank you for the laughter and entertainment. Now, there allegedly was some sports going on over the weekend. And by the way things went this morning on a bunch of the talk shows that I watch in the morning, I think some people got a little tube going on right now. I think people in their feelings this morning, all because of what happened in college football, the playoff. We have been down this road before, from the days of the BCS to the point system, to the college football playoff tree. How many teams should we let in? What is a Power 5? What is a 5-star recruit? What's a 2-star recruit? Should Notre Dame be in it? It was insane. Just hearing the responses this morning based off what happened over the weekend and the way James Madison got destroyed. The way and somebody check on Michael Irvin. Somebody checked on Michael Irvin for real. Look here. That man is living his best moment in life. We all know what Michael Irvin did as a professional, on the field, off the field. We know. And all of the past U players that was at that game, that was quite a feat. That was quite a feat. That was on a whole new level. The people that participated in going to these games this past weekend in college football, holy Toledo. I've been to 100,000 capacity stadium before. I've seen this before up close and personal. And the way the energy with those fans were, it makes you feel like you are really a part of the game. And I don't have a dog in the fight this college football playoff year because I am a Florida football Gator fanatic. But let's play the game, what if? Let's play the game, just the tip. Can you imagine the chaos that would have happened in Tuscaloosa, Alabama? Matter of fact, the whole state of Alabama, if they would have lost that game. If they would have lost that game. That man would have definitely taken that Michigan job. They would have ran that man out of town. Christmas would have been over. I mean, when you have a program like that has had that much success at football, and then you hire a new coach after a very successful coach, and he has just as many losses in 2 years than that coach had in 4, that's not going to sit well with you. That's not going to sit well with you at all. No, it's possible. But for some reason, I keep hearing since Sunday morning and this morning, the tide is back and the U is back. Come on now, people. Come on now. Come on. Hey, let's be real. Let's be real. We know what happened to the Ohio State. We understand that situation, that scenario. We know what happened. We know what happened to Man Titties. We already know. Is Indiana that real, though? Is Indiana that real when you think about it? I mean, that was a great, I think, a good, I guess, appetizer for the college football playoff. That was a nice little appetizer that we got. I think now it's about to get down to the nitty gritty, the meat and the bone. Now you get to find out if she can really cook. Yeah, it's that time of year. Got to find out if they can really cook this time of year. The referees in college football this weekend. I want a referee to show me in their own words what is a defensive pass interference, what's an offensive pass interference, and what is targeting. Please show me. Somebody, come on. I need explanation. I need clarity. I need confirmation because I'm puzzled. I don't know about you, but I don't like being puzzled by sports as I'm watching. There is no accountability when it comes to these referees. They just make a call. We're supposed to just deal with it. And they show us an instant replay, and we all like this. What the hell was what? They're going to make me do something that I think all of us should do. We're going to write a letter. We're not going to email. We're going to write a letter. Good penmanship. Postage. Salutation. Complete professional form. I am going to write a letter to the NCAA referees. I'm going to do it. It's going to happen. I've done it before. I've called the NBA office 597 times in a row because I wanted to know why we couldn't host the NBA All-Star game here in St. Louis. I still have a problem with the St. Louis Sports Commission. Why don't we host a college bowl game at Busch Stadium? Why? But we want to keep bringing these crazy conventions to town and 85-year-old people doing concerts. What in the hell is going on? Why can't I get a bowl game here? Why? Tear that dome down and put me a football team outdoors or give me an NBA team. Then we can talk. Who builds a dome in the Midwest? I tell you what, there's something going on in football that nobody's paying attention. What happened to the Kansas City football Chiefs and what's going on with the Chicago Bears, when it comes to stadiums, okay, people laughed at us because we lost 2 NFL teams. Y'all keep it up. It's about to happen to y'all. But college football, it's the reason. It is the reason. Now, we're going to move on to something else here. And this is a real, true question. Have you ever used the term wingman or wingwoman? And if you have, what does that term or phrase mean to you when you use it towards someone? What's it mean? I don't think people know what a wingman or a wingwoman is anymore. I think somewhere out here, after COVID, you guys and women got on something's crazy. There used to be a time and a day that we worked together in a partnership. When we went out with a plan, there was rules and responsibility. There were consequences. You gave each other the look, the head nod, the finger point. Everybody knew what to do. You need too much. It's too much communication going on now to explain the wingman and wingwoman. We talked about this last week, how the 90s were. You folks need to figure that out. But the days of a wingman and a wingwoman, we need to bring those back. We really do. You help him, she helps you. You help her, she helps him. It was a beautiful thing back then. The common goal and decency of humanity. The internet has ruined pornography. The internet has ruined dating. And the internet has ruined the concept of wingman, wingwoman. What happened? Where did we go wrong? How did we get here, Ted? How? I wish we could just do a clip like this as 1995. Just for one day, so you guys could understand what we folks in our 50s are talking about. You don't get it. You always got your head down. You don't pay attention to nothing. You don't listen to nobody. And you don't know how to do a damn thing. But we the problem. We the problem. Okay. I miss the days when hip-hop really meant something. When hip-hop clothing was a culture and a desire. When the DJ at the club did his damn job. He got you laid. They don't do that now. Oh, no. You know why? They got a jukebox now. They have just taken away from the pure entertainment of enjoying the opposite sex. But this past 4 days came damn close to the 90s. I don't know if many of you know who Sally Richardson is. I know many of you know who Halle Berry is. Hear me out, chat. Can you imagine meeting somebody that looks like Sally Richardson and Halle Berry? I think the last time I blushed at a woman, it was probably in the 90s. It was probably in the 90s. You ever see, like the person doesn't seem real? Like some of those catches this weekend. What the hell? What? Sally Richardson. Google it. Google Sally Richardson. She was in Low Down Dirty Shame. The one Jada's supposed to have been watching. Peaches. And she let her go. Her. The one he bought the perfume for. Her. And we know who Halle Berry is, right? Asymmetric hairstyle. On the neck. Oh, my God. Focus, Dre. Focus. Okay. Back to the nature at hand. Football. I may joke about certain teams, but I'm dead serious. What the Chicago Bears did to the Green Bay Packer backers, the way that crowd was at that stadium, Caleb Williams' reaction after he releases the ball. Go look at the video. He puts his hands in his pocket. He was that sure of the throw. And I thought, didn't the Giants coach get in trouble for when Jackson Dart went in the tent and came out of the tent and he wasn't supposed to? Didn't they fine him like $10,000 on Monday? I think there's a fine coming for the tent behavior in that Bears game. I think it could be a type of a grievance filed by the NFL Players Association on the Bears. We'll know today by 2 p.m. because everybody getting fined today. Everybody, hey, it's the holiday season. You got players hitting fans. What possibly? I want to know what NFL security was at. How is a player able to walk all the way around to the stand, talk to a fan, and then punches the fan? Whoever that fan is, he about to have a really good financial Christmas. He getting that paper. Let me get all that. Maybe what, $25,000, $50,000? I got to talk to the counselor about that. If a professional athlete puts their hands on you, what did you do? What was said? He said it was a racial slur. No, it's 2025, man. If you haven't been called a racial slur by now, get over it. It's coming. I need more. For me to hit a fan, and I'm a professional athlete, he had to know my DNA, my mother and father middle name, and the first school my little sister went to. That's the only way. Other than that, walk it off. Last weekend we had what, 6 teams get into a fight. I took the holiday season, the tempers be flaring in sports. In real life, tempers flare when? June, July, August. But in sports, December, they throwing them hands. It's too much pressure on the athlete. They not only got to play the sport, they got to take care of their family. They got to take care of the side dude. They got to take care of bills. They got to take care of things they don't want to talk about. Watch some of these sports documentaries. Just watch something and see what's going on. And I have to prepare today mentally because John Elway's documentary is out today. So I got to figure out how I got to do this. I gotta commandeer this situation. I got to watch our last Super Bowl when we went back to back. I got to watch him give his goodbye speech. And then I'm going to watch the documentary. That's going to be a lot of crying. I got to wash my John Elway jersey. And I know we lost yesterday, but that's not the point. We're in the playoffs, huh? We're in the playoffs. And I don't want to say the words, but I do want to go to the big game. We've been to 5. I do want to go to the big game. Let them keep this up. I don't mind that loss against Jacksonville. We got bigger things to worry about now, bigger things. But there's what the Bears did. How did the Rams lose that? So, what are the Cleveland Browns going to do in the offseason? I think the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts are in a world of trouble as far as getting valuable talent on the team moving forward, based on what the Cleveland Browns did financially and what the Colts did with their draft picks for Sauce Gardner. If I lived in those cities and towns and states and municipalities and I was a fan of those teams, I would demand answers. When the Cardinals was going through this bull crap, not making the playoffs and all this, what did we do? We went to the source. We wanted answers. Not the answers we wanted, but we got answers. When it comes to the football teams, why does it seem like some owners understand value, leadership, and responsibilities to the team and the fandom? Why is it that some owners get that? Can you imagine what the Carolina Panthers went through a few years ago when there was 1,000 people at the game? 1,000 people showed up at a game. That's not good. You had owners fighting, players disgruntled in the locker room. It was very toxic. And the Panthers have turned it around. Show me what happened. I need information. Like when the Florida Marlins won the World Series in '97 with Jim Leland, he did give us an explanation. He did write a book about it. He showed us how it was done. I want to know how these teams are turning it around with the players that they have. Explain the New England Patriots to me. All they did was change a coach. They're the same people. Those are the same. But the Jets, Cleveland Browns, Indianapolis Colts, Detroit, get in here too. Cincinnati, get in here too. Why you guys can't do what you're supposed to do? You got to look at what's available on your board. What do you have available on your board? Okay. What are we going to get in the draft? Any trade options? How much money we got? Where are the people that's supposed to figure that? Where are they at? We always want to boo the players. Really, we should be booing the people that are responsible for putting the team in that situation. Front office. When Denver was going through their BS, I went off on the front office. Yes, I was banned from the website, but that was decades ago. We're fine now. I apologize since then. If somebody is doing a bad job, it should be a paper trail. Then HR, then your boss, and then you're fired. Why don't we have that same policies and procedures in the world of football? Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys. Look at the value. They're the richest sports team in all of sports, and they have not been to the Super Bowl to 1996. Some things I'm not believing. That's not your boyfriend. I'm not buying that. Kiss him in the mouth. Prove it to me with some tongue. Yeah. I'm not buying. And I've watched the Dallas Cowboys documentary twice. The new one, twice. And everything that happened since 1996 in football to now is insane to me. When you look at the talent pool, we talked about the talent pool last week, that it's not the same because the limitations that in sports right now. You can't do the things we used to do anymore. Can't. It's unhealthy. Mental health. Coach need a day off. How am I supposed to develop talent if I'm only given 8 hours a week to work on you? Back to the drawing board. And I want to know who finished quarterbacking for Kansas City yesterday. Because I saw Minshew being carted off the field. Who quarterbacked for the Chiefs yesterday? How is there a shortage of quarterbacks in the league? What's going on in the practice squad? I couldn't be a season ticket holder. I would be at the team facility on Mondays. Want to know what happened? The drops in the NFL. I told a good friend of mine this. Players have little hands. A majority of the receivers in today's NFL have what? Little bitty hands. And the majority of the quarterbacks are doing what? They're throwing the ball pretty hard. It's how did we just the drops? Field goal kickers, you get in here too. Get on in here. College, you definitely get in here. I want everybody to hear me out. If your child, son or daughter, is playing soccer, get them to the NFL right now, please. Get them. I don't want no more kickers from college. Go find me a soccer player. You've seen the movie Unnecessary Roughness. Go get me a soccer player. How do you miss 2 field goals within 35 yards? How? Son, get off my field. Matter of fact, just go home. Don't even go in the tunnel. Ted, help them in the stands. Leave that way. I just don't understand. You have one. What are kickers doing on the sideline? Are they on the phone? They looking up in the stands? They flirting? They smoking something? What's in that Gatorade bottle? Why can't they make field goal kicks? If I was a coach, I wouldn't want a kicker. We're going for 2 every time. We're going, damn the odds. I don't want a kicker. No. They have amazing hair, beautiful girlfriends and wives, but can't kick the side of a damn building. I couldn't be a coach. They would kick me out of the locker room on Mondays. And the penalties. Riley Moss, my Denver Broncos. This man is going to have me get on the plane, and I'm going to knock on his door and ring the doorbell. What are you doing? What? Like, who taught you how to defend? Who told you that was not a penalty? Do you even watch game film? Do you know what you're doing, son? I don't. Either he's getting beat on a touchdown or he's doing harm to a receiver that gets him a yellow flag thrown 15 yards. And then he's always throwing his hand up. Not me. Then they show the replay. That was you. You're not supposed to do that. I couldn't be his coach. I would pull Woody Hayes. I would run and grab him by his damn face mask every time. How does this guy, every single possession, this man commits a penalty? If he keeps playing like that, we won't make it to February. If he keeps playing like that, we won't make it to February at all. How did the Chargers win that game? There were more quarterbacks on the run yesterday getting some big chunks of yardage. What was in the tying touchdown that Chicago had? Look at the defenders. Just look at the defenders. Go look. That's why I love Mondays. You can go back and watch the whole game. The whole game. And I'm looking at the defenders on that play. What the hell were y'all thinking? They covered each other. No. Yeah. These guys get paid millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. And they do that. But we boo, we wrong. We boo, we wrong. I still want to know what exactly was said for an NFL player to want to strike a fan in the face during the middle of a game, and NFL security nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. So I'm thinking maybe he may get a 1-game suspension. He definitely getting fined. I want to know how much the fan is going to get. Because I'd have fell out the stadium. I would have fell right there. Boom. If a professional athlete puts his hands on me, oh, my goodness. Crew, we chilling, bro. We ain't going to do nothing for the next 10 years. He on us. Yeah, we going to get all that money. Let me get all that. 4 and 5. Let me all that money. I'm going to have witnesses, whiplash. What could he possibly have said at the end of that game? For you to even hear the fan, and if he was really clear about what he said, oh my goodness. We had that in baseball this past season, where a fan got so loud and dark, he brought up the man's mom who is no longer with us. Like, there's a ticket price on the ticket, the location where you're supposed to be seating, the team that they're playing, and maybe a coupon on the back. And it tells you in real small letters about your behavior. I don't understand how fans are spending a lot of money to go to the football game and get into a fight, to go to a sporting event and pass out, get blackout drunk, to get arrested at a football game. What is going on? Just like the 49er fans a couple weeks ago, they were mauling each other. We're rooting for the same team. How can we possibly fight? We're rooting for the same team. How can we possibly get into a fight? Who fights at a sporting event? You're there to watch the game and look at the hot women and wave at the cheerleaders. That's your only job. I don't get how people get angry at a fan at a sporting event. I don't get why players in full uniform try to throw punches. You know, we're going to know a whole lot of information about everything that happened in college sports and the NFL by 2:00. After 2:00, you're gonna get it in. You're gonna find out how the social media platforms, when things don't go a fan's way and they make videos, these people have lost their mind. These are grown people. These are not kids. These are grown people. Grown people. I saw a man make a video. He's a Dallas Cowboy fan. This man was crying real tears. Then I saw a whole family that root for that team up the road. The whole family was crying. You know how many people get injured every damn Sunday in the NFL? Injuries are a part of the game. A part of the game. You're going to get hurt, especially if you play what? Quarterback. It's going to happen. And especially if you do what? You run a lot. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But the videos from the fans of their teams realizing they're not going to the playoffs, or from the fans who lost a player. But my all-time favorite has to be when the mascara is running on the college football female fan, or when dad crosses his arms and he's doing this in slow motion on TV, or fantasy football fans. I could deal with that. I could deal with that. What I cannot deal with is no accountability from the referees. I don't understand what's going on. It's happening in college basketball too. That's another story. It is. They're giving us what we want, but at what cost is it really happening? 2 weeks in a row, we've had an official say runner was down. Then they show us the video and the runner wasn't down. Then my all-time favorite, it's unreviewable. How? They just reviewed it. We just saw it. Then what you mean? How did they allow the NFL referees to create the union that they have? How is their union so strong? Who are these people? Give me that document. How did the NFL referees union get so strong that they don't have to talk to reporters, don't have to answer any questions about the game or the call? I'm buying me a referee jersey next year. I think if we expose referees' last name instead of putting letters on the back, just put their last name. Remember the father and son in Chicago that ran on the baseball field to beat up the umpire? How does a father and son say, hey, we'll go show that referee who's boss? Let's go get him, Dad. Let's go. They are forever linked to a holiday story. Hey, Dave, what year was that you and your dad ran on the field and beat up the umpire? What had to happen? I mean, can you imagine the wife or the mom at home and seeing this on TV? What in the hell? I just want to know what happened for a father and son who enjoyed a nice Thursday night baseball game. Decide that the referee, the umpire, was a liar. The guy was saying he was a liar. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. That is oh my God. I can't stop thinking about that. Oh, can you imagine if that happened in the NFL? Now I don't know if you want that smoke from the NFL referee. Some of them dudes big. There was a guy calling the game yesterday. He's about 6'10". He was about 6'10". The catches that were made yesterday, in that Steelers game yesterday, how did he catch that ball? In the Chicago game, in the fourth quarter, some people know how to play ball in the fourth quarter. Caleb Williams and homeboy with Charlotte. And how is he that little and that good? Green Bay. I bet Rex Ryan is going to destroy him on the onside kick because he wears that crazy helmet. He had one job. One job. Catch the ball. Just lay on the ball, man. Lay on the ball. Looking at that replay is hilarious, too, because it's like four teammates. They look at like, he funked the ball. Damn. And they just walk away. Football is hilarious in December because you find out if your team really about that life. You find out if your team really got some dogs on there or they just going to sit on that porch. But the teams that seem to have it together, the Patriots. The other team that scares me is the Houston Texans. Look, I want you to look at the Houston Texans highlights from yesterday. Tell me who that team looks like when you're watching in those red uniforms. You seen the movie Friday Night Lights? The team they lost to, that looked just like them. That defense. But I don't trust C.J. Stroud. There's something about him I don't trust when it comes to leading the team to the will of victory and moving on in January, possibly making it to February. But that defense, hey, you know how an iRobot with Will Smith, when that robot did this? You got to do that with Houston. That defense, for those guys to be that damn big and that fast, that is. The one guy 380. He runs a 4.4. They know how to get after the quarterback. They are fun to watch. They're very, very fun to watch. I either have the Rams and the Broncos in the Super Bowl or the Houston Texans and the Philadelphia Eagles. That right there. I don't think San Diego is healthy enough. I think Jacksonville they need a seasoned vet dog on that defense. I feel as though the Rams have all the right tools defensively, offensively, special teams, and coaching. They have it. The reason they lost the last Super Bowl because Sean McVay couldn't take his eyes off of Bill Belichick. That's the reason they lost that Super Bowl. The other teams that may have a dog in the fight, Green Bay, I don't think they're healthy enough. Detroit, they've lost it. Naptown, they lost it for sure. It's gone. But that Ram team, that Eagles team, the Eagles get so much hate that it doesn't make sense to me. You mad at the guy is controlling the game and they're winning. Then all y'all want to get the ball 25 times a game. Then he throws the ball to y'all, and what they do? They drop the ball. But because Jalen has been getting hate since he's been in high school, all the pressure's on him. I don't understand that one at all. And the Patriots just, that special teams of theirs. That fourth quarter defense. But I don't think I can't see the Patriots doing coming back from 21 down in January. I can't see that. Buffalo, on the other hand, it's something about them it's not the same as last year, but it's something different about Buffalo. We all know Josh wants to win the Super Bowl. We all know that nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills. We know all of that, chat. We know it all. But it's the little bitty things. Because Buffalo will lose that game they're supposed to win, and nobody can figure out why. They ran the same play and could get 6 inches last year. Still pissed off about that. They need to run the ball more. They have a damn good two-headed monster in that backfield. They need to take advantage of that. Josh, you need to chill on the running because they hitting. They hit in December and January. They hitting out their balls. Yeah, buddy. If you don't think they hitting, watch some of the highlights of yesterday. I saw a couple of people get hit. Hey, he know we not in the playoffs, right? Why we playing so hard, boss? What's going on here? Look, they hitting. They're hitting out there for real, for real. But again, word to the wise about what's going on in Chicago about that football team in that new stadium. If that happens, that would be insane. Why does the stadium have to cost so much money? Why? Because if it costs that much money, it's going to be what? Impossible for fans to go to and enjoy. Now, God bless the Buffalo Bills that they sold all their PSLs. They sold that Sunday out quick, so good luck on them. But this Chicago thing and this Kansas City thing is insane to me what's going on in the world of sports. When they first laid out the plan for a stadium in Chicago and they shared that thing on the internet, I was like, you out your mind. There is no way. Who's going to be able to afford that? Like the baseball stadium they're building in Vegas. Have you seen that? I need realistic people to come to the forefront and speak up for these sports teams that they're trying to do because it's not making sense to me at all. I don't get, again, how the Dallas Cowboys have not been to the Super Bowl since '96, and they're the richest team in sports. I watched the documentary twice, and I still have a hard time believing it. It's like the first time you saw the movie Friday, and you didn't realize it was a dude in the bed. When she called Craig, talking about her sister, boyfriend, baby daddy, cousin, next door neighbor saw him at the movie theater, and there was a dude in the bed next to her. How many times you see that movie before you realized it was a man in the bed next to her? Huh? See? It's real. Speaking of real, it's Christmas time, kids. It is Christmas time. It's the time of year. I don't know what the go-to gift is. I finally have up Christmas decorations at the house, and it looks damn good. I'm enjoying it. But the same point in time, I miss that pitter-patter around the house during the holiday season. I missed it. I really do. I find complete enjoyment out of that. And they're not really kids in my neighborhood as much as old people. So I'm wondering what the expectation is going to be on Christmas morning. Because when I heard this, I'm leaving. It's going to be 71 degrees. No. That don't sound safe. No. It was 8 degrees last Saturday. How are we getting to 71 degrees and everybody seems okay with this? No. 71 degrees on Christmas? That means we're having a cookout. I don't know what the go-to Christmas gift is. I don't know what the it toy is this year. I don't know the one that's the crowd pleaser. I don't have any little baby son of a bitches, so I don't know what the toy is for kids anymore. I look at kids like science experiments when I see them on the holidays, like sideways. Like, what is that? It's a little person. How are they that little? And again, folks, do not go out here and try to get a GoFundMe after Christmas because you didn't spend all your money on a 2-year-old. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. No. We're not going broke this holiday season, and we're not going to hear, I don't want to hear this phrase either. Well, I'm going to do what I can for my kids. I'm going to get them what they want. Okay. All right. Yep. And all baby daddies that have their kid on Christmas, we will return the kid after the NBA game. After the NBA game. Because it's going to be 71 degrees. All baby daddies that have their kids on Christmas Day, the kid is going home after the NBA game. Right there. Right at the game. Yeah. And don't forget, side chick and side dude Christmas is today. That's their Christmas today. Today is your side chick or your side dude Christmas celebration. It's today. Don't forget that. It's not tomorrow. It's not Christmas. It's not Christmas. It's today. It's always been the 22nd. 2-2. And you are not allowed to give your side dude cologne if he lives at home with his wife. You're not allowed to do that. Just keep that in mind. Let's keep it respectable this holiday season. We'll keep it respectable for the people. Well, folks, I think I've done all I could do today. Gotta get out of here, you guys. Finish your holiday shopping. Figure out who's driving. Don't forget, all toys needs what? Batteries. Put that on the Christmas list. What else we got to do? What else we got to do? Send out them Christmas cards. Hand deliver the ones you want to. What else we got? Since it's going to be 71 degrees on Christmas, whoever is cooking out, let everybody know. Let the whole block know. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to get out of here and let you guys enjoy the rest of your magnificent Make It Happen Monday. Melikaliki Mak and Mahanki Hiki Ho. It's Merry Christmas in Hawaiian and Happy New Year. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. And as they say in the hood, I'll holler at you later. And thank you again to our title sponsor, CertaPro Painters, Oklahoma City. Let the professionals do the work, residential and commercial. Until next time, which will be Wednesday, I will holler at you guys later.